chat? No, like years ago? Oh. Well, Hudson. That's why, okay, the reason why, I don't know if you know this, if Auntie Jenny said anything, but like, the reason why I have Hudson is because that was our great-grandmother's last name. So, Grandma Karen, so our Grandma Karen, her mom's last name was Hudson. So, I don't like carrying the last name Hoover because Hoover isn't my last name. So, yeah. I like Hudson because Hudson's like my real last name. Who's in here right now? I feel like I'm like low-key talking to myself. Jimbo, thank you for liking the live. If you guys, sorry, this is seriously your Ryan. This is literally easy. Wow, I want to say so much right now because it's so wow. Mickey, thank you for the ball. I followed you back. Will, we gotta make plans. Jeremy, thank you for the follow or the heart me. We all have to make plans as cousins. Hi, Daniel. Like, I feel like it's so like stupid that like we don't all like see each other. Like, we should like definitely like see each other as cousins. Not let this generational shit get in the way.
Yeah.
Jim Bob, thank you for liking live. Guys, if you guys are new here, comment where you guys are from. All my cousins are very close. You guys didn't have that? No. Ryan. You guys really want to know like my backstory? I'll tell you right now. Okay, we'll start from when I was born. Okay? I can't even talk about it. It sucks. I can't even talk about it. I'm getting in trouble. How do I talk about it without like naming names? I was born, okay? My family, per se, very toxic, very, not healthy. You sound like an NDA or something? No, like there's a restraining order in place, so, I can't talk about it, but like, because the person could be watching, but like, how do I explain it? I would love to talk about everything with you guys. You guys really want to know why I haven't been on live? Like, if I can explain my whole life story, like, if I can explain my whole life story from the beginning to the end, like, I would literally explain it, but because of everything, it's been hard. Basically, my brother's in jail. My brother's in jail. I don't have any. My dad's not in my life. My birth giver is not in my life. That's where the restraining order comes from. My sister's not in my life. Basically, I have like no family, like low key, like no family except for like my cousin and my brother. And yeah, there's like been like a lot of court shit happening lately. That's why I haven't been live. And I hate explaining it because it's just like not worth it. But at the end of the day, like I want you guys to know. So I'll like explain it like briefly. I grew up without my dad. Dad not in the picture. I grew up in a very abusive environment. Yeah, Babica, it's literally. Anyways, for the people that are in here, I feel like it's like worth talking about though. I don't care. I don't care if you guys are new. You guys, I'm just gonna talk about it because I feel like I do need to talk about it. Like, I come from like a very, very dysfunctional family. Like, I mean, like, I'll come on here, I'll listen to music, I'll like chat with you guys, and I'll act like everything's. I won't give much about my life, but if I'm not on here, you guys assume that I'm just like partying and I'm just like, I don't know, just living my life. No, it's far from that. I literally, like, my family bullshit is so bad that it gets to the point where I'm like, literally, like, I don't have like the mental energy to like come on here. And if I do, like, I literally have to like have like a drink or two to like actually like be able to, I don't know, like be on here and like be social. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to talk about because yeah, life hasn't been the easiest. It hasn't been peaches and cream. But what am I even talking about? I don't have much family. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't have any family. I'm on my own. Yeah, I'm talking about my life. Exactly, Mario. You wouldn't be without those struggles. Yeah, like, I come on here and I just be who I think that I should be. Whereas when I come on here, it's like, I would love to talk about my shit. I'd love to talk about my life. If I could tell you guys stories upon stories of shit that you guys, like, literally, your jaws would be dropped. Okay? Like, literally, your jaw would be fucking dropped by the stories that I could tell, but that would require me to, like, literally expose my family, and, like, I don't have to say. I don't have to say, like, see, this is exactly why I don't talk about it, because there's literally, like, they're in this chat right now. They're literally in this chat right now. Like, I have to block them. Yes, I sure told me. Like, and there's so much shit that I could say. I don't want to say it though, because, like, a part of me wants to. I'm not in communication with these people anymore. I don't talk to these people. Save it for Discord? No. But that's the thing. These are stories that I could literally fucking talk about that, like, Brittany, you're blocked. Blocked. Anyways, anyone who's, like, disrespectful in the chat is getting blocked. Regardless of that, like, yeah, Sue, literally, don't feel comfortable. Yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna talk about it. Regardless of the fact, you guys want to know a little bit about me. I don't have any family. I don't really have much to rely on, but at the end of the day, I live on my own. I am very independent. It's okay, this is your pain. You say what you're comfortable with. Yeah, Mario, like, I'm very independent. I am a streamer. I've been a streamer since a year ago, December 2025 or 2024. Yeah. If only there wasn't a fucking court order in place, I would talk about it. How can I talk about it without... Okay. I can't, because, like, literally, like, the whole life story is surrounded around that, so I can't. Yeah, Discord. Use fake names. Okay. So, I'm gonna use, I'm gonna say that her name is... Letty. Letty. Use a metaphor. It's a good name. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna put Letty. Okay? Yeah. I'm gonna use Letty. Okay? Can I like use Letty? And I'm gonna give you guys a hint right now. This is the only hint that I'm giving. Letty is the birth giver of this story. Okay? Letty is the birth giver of this story. Okay? I was born. My dad, my father, he egg donor or sperm donor, exactly, yeah. Egg donor or sperm donor, okay. Sperm donor had a baby with Letty, okay? Okay? Letty, or sperm donor broke up with Letty, and then Letty basically took baby on her own. Rick, yeah, we're gonna name him Rick. That's a good name. Okay, so Letty and Rick had a baby. Okay, Letty and Rick had a baby. Rick didn't know that Letty had a lot of baggage. Okay, Letty took baby away from Rick. I am baby. Okay, Letty took baby away from Rick. Letty basically lied about Rick's income to take baby away from Rick. And then Rick's life, why am I even defending Rick? Okay, Rick, he's not that good of a guy either. Neither of them are. Letty and Rick are criminals. We're gonna put it that way. Letty and Rick are criminals, not good people. Two of them had a baby. Baby went to Letty. Letty wasn't so stable. Letty wasn't emotionally stable for this baby. Letty took care of this baby on her own. Baby grew up. Baby had an older sister, an older brother, and a baby brother. Okay, middle child. Reason for them to break up. Reason for them to break up, Letty wasn't mentally stable. Letty was not well. Letty was not mentally well. Cut to the chase. Well, Mr. Marvelous, you're gonna have to wait because it's like a big story, okay? So either you want to stay here for the story or not, you can leave if you don't. Anyways, at the end of the day, Letty took care of baby. At the end of the day, Letty did try her best. But Rick didn't give a fuck. Rick just said, okay, well, whatever. I have a child out there, it's fine, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Even though she ain't stable, yeah. So Letty kind of stable, Letty kind of not stable. You know what I'm saying? So Letty stable, Letty kind of not stable. Either way. Letty keeps her daughter. Guys, you guys are distracting me. I gotta stop reading the fucking chat. Do we have any more questions before I get on to the other part of the story? I'm starting to, oh, mad waffle, you're getting blocked. Guys, do we have any more questions before I get on to the chat? Okay, Letty lied about Rick's income, okay? And then Rick got his license taken away. Yeah, everyone's, I'm just gonna turn off the fucking chat. I don't even know. Okay, guys, just give me a second to explain. If you guys have any questions right now, ask. But like, I'm explaining a story. So, Letty and Rick had a baby. Letty wasn't mentally stable. Rick cheated on Letty with Letty's sister, quote unquote. My auntie. Letty got upset. This is so crazy. Okay. So I'm explaining my life story, chat, but I can't say names. So basically, Letty is birth giver. Rick is sperm donor. Okay. Letty and Rick had a baby. Letty got mad. She lost her brother. Rick cheated on Letty with Letty's sister. Okay. Letty got upset. Letty rammed Rick's truck in 20 times at a funeral or whatever. Then, this is so crazy. Then, Letty kept the child. Rick went away. Rick moved on. Rick partied. Rick just had the time of his life not having to care for his child. Letty dealt with a lot of hardship and struggle caring for this child along with her previous child and whatever. But Letty wasn't well. Letty dealt with a lot of unhealed trauma. Letty dealt with a lot of unhealed trauma. Yeah, bad cuts. You turn off the comments. Thank you. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't know how to do that. This is perfect. Okay. So, Letty dealt with a bunch of unhealed trauma. Okay? Bunch of unhealed trauma. She had 2 kids at the time. Rick fucked off. Rick just partied, did his thing. Rick wasn't a part of baby's life. Me. And then Letty was a single mom. Did, worked how many jobs to pay the rent, whatnot. But would I say that Letty was stable for babies once they grew up? No. Because of all this baggage and unhealed trauma, Letty turned to alcohol and liquor and whatnot. And so my older sister, I gotta put a name to that. So Letty had a daughter named, what should my name be? Letty had a child named Madison. We're gonna say Madison, okay? Her name is Madison. Madison, okay? And then Madison had a sister named Anne, okay? Anne. So Letty had a child named Madison. So Letty and Rick had a child named Madison. And then Madison had an older sister named Anne. And Anne came before Madison. And so basically what happened with that was, I don't even have the chat going and I'm getting lost. Anyways, it's the names part that's getting me confused. Anyways, so what happened was Letty raised Anne and Madison on her own, no help, except Anne had the help of her father sending money and whatnot. Madison had no one, absolutely nothing. So just the help of her mother, Letty. And so Letty basically, what happened? It's the fucking water. The waters, I could explain this a lot better. Anyways, what happened was later on down the road, basically Mother Letty turned to drugs, or alcohol, not drugs. Drugs was a factor before she met Rick. And so alcohol was a big factor. Anne grew up, moved out at 14, left Madison and her little brother. What name should be for the little brother? We'll say I don't even know. What name should the little brother be? We'll say Matt. We'll say Matt. Matt is the little brother. Madison is the middle sister, which is me. And then Anne is the older sister. So basically, older sister left. Then middle child, Madison had to take care of herself and Matt, and basically stayed until she was 17 to deal with the abuse and the alcohol and just everything, just to be there for the little brother. And so she did that until it got to a point where she couldn't take it anymore, and it just got unbearable. And the abuse was real, the alcoholism was real. You know what? I just realized I don't really want to talk about this anymore. I'm good. Because do you want to turn the chat back on? That Madison did was for nothing. Everything that Madison did was for absolutely nothing, because guess what? She doesn't have the baby brother in her life. Nothing. So it doesn't matter. Do you think that made you stronger? Or 100%. I lost my best friend. My best friend passed away 2 years ago. And thank you, Ryan. My best friend Haley passed away, and she helped me like get out of that situation with the, you know, the person, Letty. And it's crazy that I even have to say this, like, or even explain it this way, because Letty is supposed to be Madison's mom. It shouldn't be like this. But at the end of the day, yeah, my best friend helped me escape that, and she helped me get out of that situation, and she gave me a home. I stayed with her for a little bit, and this is when I was 14, Derek. So this was a while ago. And yeah, my best friend passed away from cardiac arrest, and she's not here anymore. And so yeah, it's been difficult, but like, it's been hard. But at the end of the day, I don't want anyone assuming on here. Like, I've had people fucking come on here assuming that I'm just some girl who lives with her parents who disappears. I feel like I was there, like, images when you told the story. I feel like, yeah, honestly, I would continue. You know what, I'm not gonna, for the people that are still here wanting the story, I'll say this. Madison was not only the middle child, but she was more so the child who had to fix things. She was the one that had to stay. Even though her sister left, it was really hard. She had to find her sister in a bathtub full of, you guys can imagine what that was like. because her sister didn't want to continue on anymore living in this house. And so this sister left. Leave it up to this kid type situation type shit, yeah. Yeah, mom, yeah. Dax. What? Sammy, why did you say Dax? In malls? Why did you say Dax? Okay, that just triggered me. Anyways, TV's contacts my best friend Dax also overdosed. So yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Why did this person just say Dax? Anyways, besides the point. So my sister moved out when she was 14. She couldn't bear the thought of living there anymore, and I stayed until I was 17. And basically I did that for my little brother, and I can't say names or anything. But anyways, regardless of the point, I'm 20 now. So 17 was, I'm turning 21 soon, so that was a while ago. But besides the point, yeah, it was a while ago. It was a long time ago, and I don't have any of them in my life anymore. And it sucks, cause like, what did I do that all for? Like, I literally just put myself through that for how long? I put myself through that until I was 17 just to not be in his life anymore. Bobby, thank you for the follow. You shared a similar story years ago where you had to move provinces. I remember, yeah, Babacuts. It was literally like a year. It was like a year and a half ago. I had to move provinces. I had to move from BC. That's like when I tell people that like I lived in Vancouver for 2 years, it's because like I lived in Vancouver for 2 years because like I moved out there when I was 14 and I left everyone. And then, yeah, and then I moved out when I was 17. So, yeah, it was like really hard. A child shouldn't raise another child. Conan, that it's different with my family though. Like, I literally, like, he was like my first baby. Like, literally my first baby. And it sucks because like I literally, I have to wait so long now to like see him again. Eduardo, thank you for the heart me. And doing this on live is like crazy because like I know that they're watching. So that's why I tell you guys like I don't want to like say anything on live, but like you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. Like they're watching, I don't care. I'll tell you right now, I've been holding this in for so long, and you know what? Like, I've been stopping myself from going live. I've been literally stopping myself from going live just for this bullshit. I'm not even kidding you. Like, all of this, like, core and my oldest brother is in jail right now. And he needs me. Everyone needs me. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't have it in me to continue to just like give and give and give and like be this person for everyone. Like I'm just so tired of like being there for everyone and like being, yeah, I have an older brother. He just went to jail. So it's like he needs me and he needs help. And it's like, I'm just so tired of like my family being so dysfunctional. Like so dysfunctional. Like every single person in my family is quite literally fucked up. Like every single one of like both my siblings, my dad, like my, you know, like everyone. I'm the only person who is like, neutral. Like, and then, like, there's a part of me that's like, what am I meant to do? Says something about your character trying to be the Rock. I'm literally trying to be the Rock. Like, Ryan, like, I'm, like, quite literally trying to be the person that fixes everything, and, like, I try my hardest to fix everything. I've done it with all of them. Quite literally all of them. And I just, like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I'm just at the point where I'm just gonna, like, just say, fuck it, I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna talk to any of them ever again. I'm already moving right now, and it's like, you know what, I'm just not gonna talk to anyone ever again, and I'm just gonna move on, and I'm gonna make something out of my life. I'm gonna make something out of my life, and it's gonna suck because I'm not gonna have any family to, like, celebrate that with. But at the end of the day, at least I know that it's more peaceful. It's more peaceful to just do it on my own. You know, like, it's more peaceful to just not have anyone else. Like, it's, even if they're there to celebrate it with, like, it's not even about celebrating it with them. Like, it's just about, like, they're all narcissists. You know what I mean? Like, they're all, like, they just use it as, like, a trophy. Like, oh, you know, like, they make it about themselves. Like, it's just, like, they're just mentally not well. All my family have passed. I'm so sorry to hear that. Lewis, is that even a question? That's crazy. Guys, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about family shit, and I did not intend to talk about family shit tonight. You know all this, and you chose to be the victim. Sorry to say it. What do you mean, you know all this and you choose to be the victim? What do you mean, Conan? I choose to not be a part of it. Like, I could decide, you know, normally most of the time I won't go live for, like, another month. That's the easiest way to put it. Is there something creative that you do? Yeah, I'm going to school right now. I'm doing something with my life. I have a plan. Streaming is not my plan, by the way. Chat. I do not plan to be a content creator or a streamer for the rest of my life. In fact, you guys will probably only see me for a short time, and then I'm gonna go on about my life, and you guys will forget about me forever. Like, I don't plan to be on here for the rest of my life. I'm gonna say that straight up right now. You guys... Thank you, Ryan. Like, I'm gonna be straight up right now. I'm not inspired by online. I want a life. I want a future. I want something to show for. I want a career, not one that I can just, like, wake up one day and I'm like, yo, like, TikTok's, like, banned from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back in, Dylan. Good luck. Like, I want to become... You guys want to know what my dream is? I already completed, do pharmacy? No. I already completed my real estate. So, what are you studying? Real estate. So that's why I took 5 months off, because I was doing my real estate. And so, like, in September, I'm going to start it. And so I told myself that I was going to do my streaming. I was going to stream for the next... Real estate is not really good. Well, Rami, it's honestly, right now I'm only 20, so like that's something that I want to do right now, and streaming is like a little bit of a buffer for me. So like I stream, and then I kind of go from there, and in September I'm gonna do my real estate. But right now, like I'm kind of chilling. Like right now I don't really need to worry. Guys, you guys do not always have to worry about money. Like, I swear, society nowadays, like y'all are fucking like worrying so much about money and going to school and being in life is hard, amiga. Yeah, literally. I just don't. Ryan, I'm telling you guys, like, streaming is good as a side hustle, not as a full time. Exactly, Francisco. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you guys do not need to like fucking. For the people, it depends on your like what's your goal. Everyone comment their career goal right now. Everyone in the chat, comment your career goal. I want to know what everyone's career goal is. Because it depends. Like, it depends on what everyone's, I don't know. I can't really comment on careers and whatnot. If you're going to school to become a doctor, you need to. Like, you obviously need to go to school for that. But, like, if you're not, like, if you, like want to, like, if you're, like, an entrepreneur or you have your own business and, like, you know, it all depends. Got my strap on my lap. I'd rather be free, same. I'm not even kidding you. I thought about becoming a doctor, okay? I literally thought about becoming a doctor, and I told myself I was gonna do it. I was gonna do the schooling, and I decided that I wanted to, like, pursue real estate first, and then see, like, where that goes. And, like, my second option is, like, either a lawyer or a doctor. But if any of you guys, like, if it requires schooling, there's no shame in that, because you obviously need education for that. But, like, Blotchman, thank you for the follow. Injection nurses. That's awesome, Robert. That's called being free. Working for yourself, being a salary is a waste. Guys, I have my own company. Like, that's my own personal business, but I make my own money outside of streaming. I don't just stream. Like, it is a good side hustle, but, like, no. A civil engineer? Hi, Peaches. Guys, everyone who's in here, buy a farm. Yeah, one day I will. I really want to get an acreage. Like, I want to buy an acreage. One day. I've joined your fan club for 200 days. Choppy, no way. For 200 days? Wow. Damn. I like the way the chat's going now. Yeah, like guys, like, comment what your guys' career goals are. What is everyone's career goals? I want to know what all of your guys' career goals are. Like, not even just career, like, what do you guys want to do in your life? Like, what is your goal to do in your life? Thank you, Keela. I don't know, it's Brady. Thank you for the follow. Like, what is your guys' goals? It's not about career. It's not, no, I'm not even talking about money. I don't care. You guys can comment, like, anything. It doesn't have to be about money. It doesn't have to be about career. Like, what is your, like, ambition? What is your goal in life? Field patrolman, engineer, superintendent. Francisco, that's what you want to do in life? Like, that's your goal? That's your, like, dream? I want to hear, like, your childhood goal. Literally, your childhood goal. What is your, like, not even, like, just now, like, your inner child like, what is your inner child screaming? Be so successful, like, spend proper. Literally, Ryan. Exactly. Being